All right, looking ahead to your weekend, and with sunny skies, temperatures in the 70s this weekend, well, we have a warning for you tonight. If you're heading out on the trails, a meltdown is underway. We'll Folsom Live with the muddy details at Ute Valley Park. Bill.
Yeah, if you head to one of our open spaces, you're likely going to see a sign like this at a lot of the trailheads. But right where we're standing, it looks awfully dry. So we went out on the trails today to take a look. Over on the north side where they get hit with a lot of sun, those trails are dry. But here on the south side, there is shade. As we went back in, there is still snow melting and a lot of muddy stretches.
Snow melting on a Colorado spring day along an open space trail. It turns dirt to mud.
Dirt is a durable surface, but once it becomes mud, it's no longer durable.
An issue motivating the placement of signs warning trail users about the damage they can cause.
Everyone can relate to just wanting to get out.
With the pandemic, there are a lot more people out on the trails, many who are newcomers and may not know the leave no trace principles.
When you recreate outside, there comes a responsibility to do so in a sustainable, thoughtful way.
You can see what happens along muddy trails, a path that started as single track, now two trails on either side of a rock. At the edge of this trail, vegetation is trampled and thinning. Trickling water in the mud is also starting an erosion channel.
We also would ask that people go directly through the mud rather than around it, because when you go around it, it widens the trail and damages the vegetation.
If you know a trail's mostly muddy, pick another route that's dry. Then there's the unintentional mud encounter after starting out on a dry trail. The rule is stay the course and go through the mud. It's simpler to repair.
We'd rather focus in on that smaller area to repair and keep up with rather than trying to keep up with a widened trail.
And we did find out today, if you get some mud on your boots or maybe on a bike tire, that will wash off in just a couple of minutes. If you damage that vegetation and the trails are getting wider, with our dry climate, it can take years for that to recover. When it's really bad, you're hurting the environment here. They'll also end up closing trails so that they can recover. So go ahead, get out this weekend, enjoy, but just be mindful where you step. Watching out for you, Colorado Springs. Bill Folsom, News 5.
Bill.